Picture this. You're standing on a sun-warmed shore, the Mediterranean Sea stretching out before you in endless shades of turquoise, while a gentle breeze carries the scent of olive groves and wild herbs. The sound of waves lapping against the rocks is your morning alarm, and every glance reveals a postcard-worthy view. This isn't some far-off fantasy, it's Cyprus, a Mediterranean island that feels like a secret waiting to be uncovered. Tucked away in the eastern corner of this iconic sea, Cyprus is often overlooked for flashier destinations, but those in the know understand its magic. It's not just a place, it's a vibe, a way of life that invites you to slow down and soak it all in. Today we're diving into the Republic of Cyprus, the southern gem of this island, to explore its landscapes, culture, and charm, and to answer one big question. Is this the paradise you've been searching for, whether for a vacation or a fresh start? Cyprus has a knack for popping up on lists of the world's best places to live, and it's easy to see why. With a passport that unlocks global doors, EU membership, and a culture that celebrates the art of taking it easy, it's a destination that blends beauty with practicality. But what's the real scoop behind the glossy photos? Is Cyprus as perfect as it looks, or are there quirks you need to know about? We're here to unpack it all, its geography, lifestyle, economy, and more, so you can decide if this island fits your travel dreams or lifestyle goals. And since you're along for the ride, why not hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to Nomad Travel? We're just getting started, and we'd love for you to stick around for more adventures like this one. The interesting festivals of Cyprus. Cyprus bursts into life with festivals that weave together its rich history, vibrant culture, and love for a good time, making every celebration a feast for the senses. One standout is the Limassol Carnival, a dazzling explosion of color and energy that sweeps through the streets each spring, just before Lent. Imagine this: locals and visitors alike don wild costumes. Think glittering masks, feathered capes, and cheeky satire-inspired get-ups, parading under the Mediterranean sun to the beat of bouzouki and drums. It's a 10-day whirlwind of floats, street parties, and spontaneous dance-offs, with the air thick with laughter and the scent of grilled souvlaki. Rooted in ancient Greek traditions and spiced up with a modern Cypriot twist, it's the island's way of shaking off winter and embracing life with open arms. Then there's the Cataclysmos Festival, a summer gem tied to the biblical flood and unique to Cyprus. Held in coastal towns like Larnaca, it's a joyous splash fest where the sea takes center stage. Picture boats bobbing with flowers, kids hurling water balloons, and fearless revelers leaping into the waves, all set to live music that echoes across the shore. It's not just fun, it's a nod to the island's deep connection to the water, blending Orthodox Christian roots with a playful, carefree spirit. Vendors hawk fresh leucomades, those golden, honey-drizzled dough balls, while families picnic under umbrellas, toes in the sand. And these festivals aren't just events, they're a window into Cyprus's soul, where Siga Siga meets unbridled joy. Whether you're dodging water in Larnaca or twirling through Limassol's carnival chaos, you'll feel the island's heartbeat, lively, warm, and utterly unforgettable. Which one would you dive into first? The beauty of women in Cyprus. The women of Cyprus are a living testament to the island's sun-kissed allure, blending Mediterranean grace with a vibrant spirit that's impossible to ignore. Picture them strolling through Limassol's bustling markets or laughing over coffee in Nicosia's shaded cafes. Their presence radiates a warmth that mirrors the island's endless summer. With skin kissed by the golden sun, often a rich bronze or auburn glow, they embody a natural beauty shaped by centuries of life under the Cyprian sky. It's not just the climate, it's the olive oil they swear by, smoothed into their hair for a glossy sheen or blended into homemade scrubs that leave their complexion luminous. These women don't chase trends, they define them with an effortless elegance rooted in simplicity. What makes Cypriot women truly captivating, though, goes beyond the surface. Their charm lies in a blend of strength and softness. Think of the young entrepreneur running a seaside taverna with a smile, or the grandmother in Trudos, weaving tales of the island's past while her hands knead dough for fresh bread. They carry the Siga Siga philosophy in their stride, moving through life with a calm confidence that's magnetic. Dark, expressive eyes often tell stories of resilience, reflecting a heritage that's danced through Roman, Ottoman, and British chapters. Whether they're swaying to bouzouki music at a village festival or negotiating deals in fluent English, there's a quiet power in their poise. And the way they dress? It's a love letter to the Mediterranean. Flowing dresses in whites and blues that catch the sea breeze, paired with bold jewelry that clinks like a melody. Cypriot women don't just live on this island, they embody its soul. A beauty that's as timeless as the ancient mosaics and as alive as the waves crashing on Paphos's shores. Lifestyle and culture. If Cyprus had a motto, it'd be Siga Siga, slowly, slowly. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's the rhythm of life here. Cypriots have mastered the art of pacing themselves, choosing enjoyment over the grind. Picture this, your day kicks off at 6 a.m., not with a mad dash, but with a leisurely breakfast, maybe some fresh bread and halloumi before easing into work or school by 9. Lunch isn't a quick bite, it's a 3-hour break to recharge with family or nap in the shade. Work picks up again in the late afternoon, and by evening, the tavernas and cafes come alive with chatter and laughter under the stars. With winters that rarely drop below 50 DEC, this laid-back vibe feels effortless. Plus, while Greek is the official language, English is everywhere, so settling in is a breeze. What do you think? Could you get used to a Siga Siga routine? It's all about less hustle, more heart, with a community that runs on trust and personal connections. A small is line trait that's pure gold. Now that we've tasted the Cypriot way of life, let's explore how the economy and cost of living stack up. Economy and cost of living. Cyprus is a beauty, no doubt, but island life comes with a catch. Everything's imported, so costs can climb. Take Limassol, the buzzing southern hub. Here, a simple studio apartment might run you over $1,000, 0 cents a month. Why the premium? It's a tourist hotspot with seafront views that draw crowds year-round. But step off the beaten path to a village like Mandria and you can snag a solid place for $500.02 a month. The economy leans hard on tourism. Half the workforce is tied to it, while others clock in with government gigs, banking, or private businesses. Dream of starting something? Cyprus loves entrepreneurs, especially in tourism. Fix up an old stone house for guests and you'll score tax breaks and rent support. Digital nomads, listen up. Stay up to 5 years and your dividends are tax-free. Affordable or not, it depends. Live large in Limassol and your wallet feels it. Keep it simple elsewhere and it's a steal. What's your travel budget like? Could Cyprus fit the bill? Shifting gears from money matters, let's peek into the social and cultural tapestry that makes Cyprus so unique. Social and cultural insights. Cyprus is a cultural crossroads shaped by its spot near Africa and the Middle East. It's home to about 40,000 refugees who get basic government support but often take on low-wage jobs. Culturally, the island pulses with Orthodox Christianity. Churches are everywhere, though they're usually locked outside service times. You'll notice a generational split too. Folks over 60 lean traditional, sometimes eyeing newcomers with caution, while the under 40 crowd is all about openness and fresh ideas. Then there's the cats. Seriously, they're everywhere, lounging like they own the place and locals adore them. Food-wise, the Mediterranean diet rules. Olive oil, halloumi, and wine keep Cypriots thriving. Fun fact, despite all that coastline, meat trumps fish here. Why? Way back, windy shores pushed settlements inland, so livestock became the go-to. Ever tried halloumi? Fresh off the grill. It's a game changer with a sense of the people and their ways. Let's move on to how Cyprus keeps things running and the challenges it faces. 6. Historical and strategic importance. Cyprus, a sun-drenched island in the eastern Mediterranean, has long been a prize for empires due to its unparalleled strategic position. Nestled near the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa, it has served as a vital hub for maritime trade and military dominance. Ancient seafarers from Egypt, Greece, and Phoenicia flocked to its shores, their ships laden with goods like spices, textiles, and precious metals, turning Cyprus into a bustling marketplace of antiquity. The island's allure deepened with each conquering civilization. The Persians swept in during the 6th century BCE, followed by Alexander the Great's successors, who prized its shipbuilding timber and copper riches. Rome transformed Cyprus into a linchpin of its Eastern Empire, exploiting its resources and establishing grand cities like Salamis. By the Byzantine period, its spiritual significance soared as early Christian missionaries, including St. Paul, spread their faith, leaving behind stunning mosaics and basilicas. Medieval powers couldn't resist Cyprus either. During the Third Crusade, Richard the Lionheart seized it in 1191, later handing it to the Knights Templar, who sold it to the French Lusignan dynasty. Their rule brought Gothic cathedrals and thriving trade, but the Venetians soon muscled in, erecting formidable defenses like Famagusta's walls. to fend off Ottoman ambitions. The Ottomans prevailed in 1571, weaving Islamic traditions into the island's fabric and ruling for 3 centuries. Britain's arrival in 1878 turned Cyprus into a colonial chess piece. During the World Wars, its airfields and ports bolstered Allied campaigns, while the Cold War saw it host secretive listening posts. Post-independence in 1960, Cyprus's division in 1974, sparked by ethnic strife and Turkish intervention, only heightened its geopolitical stakes. Today, its proximity to volatile regions and offshore gas fields keeps Cyprus in the global spotlight, a small island with an outsized legacy. Social dynamics and challenges? Cyprus hums with a social pulse that's as captivating as its beaches, a place where past and present collide in a whirl of human drama. The older crowd, weathered by time, guards a world of tradition. Think village elders sipping coffee, eyeing strangers with a mix of kindness and reserve, whispering xenos as if testing the air. Their days revolve around faith and family, where Sundays mean slow-cooked meals, not schedules, leaving outsiders puzzled by the unhurried pace. Then there's the young blood, rewriting Cyprus as a playground for the bold, coding and co-working hubs, clinking glasses with global nomads, chasing dreams under a tax-free sky. But freedom comes with friction. The island's divorce rate soars at 9 per 1,000, a crown no one brags about, fueled by tourism's long hours and whispered scandals. Money here has its own rules. Newbies love the tax breaks, but cash over $10,000, 0 cents raises red flags. And even graves demand a fee, a quirky twist on paradise. Through every twist, Cypriots meet the world with a grin, their knack for balancing old scars and new sparks, making every encounter a chapter worth reading. 8. Geography and political landscape. Let's set the scene. Cyprus sits in the eastern Mediterranean, a stone's throw, 71 kilometers to be exact, from Turkey's southern coast. Spanning 9,250 square kilometers, this island is a patchwork of dramatic coastlines, rolling mountains, and lush plains that seem to glow under the sun. It's a natural stunner, but there's more to the story. The island is split into 2. The Republic of Cyprus in the south holds 60% of the land and enjoys international recognition, while the northern third, known as the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, is recognized only by Turkey. This divide cuts right through Nicosia, the capital, making it the only city in the world cleaved in 2 by a boundary line. For all its complexity, though, the Republic of Cyprus shines as an EU member, boasting strong trade ties and a passport that's a ticket to anywhere. So, how does this split shape life here? For most visitors and locals, it's a quiet footnote to an otherwise serene existence, a testament to the island's ability to thrive despite its past. Transitioning from the lay of the land, let's dive into what makes Cyprus tick. Day to day, its heartbeat of lifestyle and culture, infrastructure and environmental challenges. Small as it is, Cyprus makes getting around easy. Roads are smooth, though you'll drive on the left, thanks British colonial days. Public transport think buses and taxis, but with the island's size, you can zip from end to end in 2 hours flat. That said, nature throws curveballs. Hot, dry summers spark wildfires, and the fire response system isn't top tier. Dust storms from nearby deserts can cloud the air, tweaking farming and breathing alike. And earthquakes? Cyprus sits in a shaky zone, so buildings max out at 2 stories for safety. Does that make it risky? Nah, locals plan around it, and the jaw-dropping scenery more than balances the scales. From modern life to ancient roots, let's step back in time to uncover Cyprus's historical swagger. Conclusion. Here's why Cyprus might just steal your heart and refuse to let go. Beyond its postcard-perfect beaches and that irresistible siga-siga vibe, this island weaves a spell by mixing the ancient with the everyday in ways that keep you coming back for more. Picture yourself wandering through Paphos, where Roman mosaics, bursting with tales of gods and epic quests, peek out from the ground, practically daring you to whip out your camera. Then there's the food. Local markets overflow with treasures like juicy pomegranates and liquid gold olive oil, staples Cypriots use for everything from tangy salads to their famously radiant skin. It's no surprise they thrive here. Fresh produce and endless sunshine are their not-so-secret weapons. But Cyprus isn't just a looker, it's got brains too. As an EU member, it hooks you into a system that makes jutting off to Rome or launching a business feel effortless. The island's size hits a Goldilocks zone, small enough to feel intimate, big enough to keep you curious. Drive 2 hours from Limassol's flashy shores to the piney peaks of Troodos, and you've got a mini getaway with 0 jet lag. Yes, tourist hubs can pinch your wallet, but slip into a spot like Larnaca and you'll snag a lifestyle that's luxe on a budget. Ever dreamed of sipping coffee while cats weave around your ankles? Cyprus serves up that oddball magic daily. The real clincher, though, is the people. They've got a neck for turning a quick chat into a lifelong bond over grilled souvlaki. Sure, summers can blaze and a random dust storm might roll through, but those hiccups melt away in a place that wraps you in a sense of belonging, whether you're staying a week or a lifetime. So, are you ready to pin Cyprus on your Nomad travel map?